Last time on Will Save. Space Lice. Escaping their cubicle captivity on board the Chimera, Space Lice are threatening the health and safety of the passengers. Thanks to some swift action by our inadvertent companions, the fight was contained to the cafeteria. Here's Nico and Rick 19 set about exterminating the louse problem, while Dr. OK sets about drawing the attention of a crew member in the kitchen. As the battle drags on, Rick 19 struggles with its optical targeting systems due to repeated misses, and in the process comes under mortal danger from a stubborn space louse. Will the crew be able to put down this sudden threat? Find out this time on Will Save.
There are many important things that we as individuals come around, like huddling around a cultural fire. And something came up as we were talking right before we started recording. And I just think it's important that we all huddle around this fire.
Oh my gosh. Troll.
I'm just saying, it's important. I mean, we talked about the Wilhelm Scream, and so we had to lead with it. You know, it's an important thing that we all know. It's good.
I didn't know that guy's name was Wilhelm. Or that
I don't know why it's called the Wilhelm Scream.
I don't know why it's called that either.
Also, quick thing, thanks to Sirenscape for that Wilhelm Scream. Only you can provide such a crystal clear Wilhelm Scream.
That's going to be their new slogan.
Apparently it's used in over 400 films.
Yeah.
Wow.
As far back as 1951.
Dang.
Really?
Who is the individual who did it? That's what I want to know. And, like, where's the original recording?
Wilhelm?
I don't know. Wikipedia doesn't have that info.
This predates Wikipedia.
Private. I guess, no, it's from the movie Distant Drums, in a scene from the film where soldiers are wading through a swamp in the Everglades, and one of them, Private Wilhelm, is bitten and dragged underwater by an alligator.
So that's where the name comes from, is the name
That's
of
where the name
soldier
comes
who-
from.
Is this Crocodile Dundee?
But, yeah. Thank you, Wikipedia. Although a citation is needed, so really it could be anything.
Could be anybody. They're pretty quick, though. When you post something, if it's blatantly false, then they're pretty quick to just kind of like
but there's no there's nobody to like refute it, because there's no probably no
Or
info
there's
on
just
it.
nobody-
Do you
who has
remember a
refuted
time? Do you guys remember a time growing up in elementary school where people would say, "Oh yeah, you can't use Wikipedia as a source for your paper"?
Yeah,
You
all
still
the time.
can't use
Still say
Wikipedia
that.
as a source. It's
You
not
can't.
appropriate.
Well, yeah, but
But
it
the thing
has
with
so
Wikipedia
many
now
good
is that-
footnotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you follow the footnotes, and
Yeah.
you find the actual source. That's how all information should be handled. But
Wikipedia is a
let's
very
not
good
get into-
resource for writing your papers.
It's
children.
good to source your resources from Wikipedia.
I like to think of Will Save as becoming this umbrella podcast for not just Starfinder and TTRPGs, but also things that we've talked about on our, pre-game chat, like information literacy and movies that you should know, right? So this is good. We're just adding this to our trove of things that we do.
You should appreciate the Wilhelm Scream.
Yeah.
That's
So have we
Appreciate
explained the Wilhelm
Scream.
Scream? We've talked about it. We've talked about the name, but so just for people who don't understand, the Wilhelm Scream is that shout or sharp scream you hear, but it's used in all sorts of films. For example, Will just talked about Willow.
yeah.
And how many
it's like-
times did you hear it?
I think I heard it like 15 times. Like
crazy.
unedited, unadulterated.
Yeah.
They just use the
It's
same
like if
scream.
a dude dies and there's like a two-headed hydra like attacking him, it's probably the Wilhelm scream that he's uttering, or falling off of a tower. You know, that happens.
It's just a sound bite that's been used over
Sound
and
bites
over
that gets
again.
used all over the place.
Yeah.
Or
And
stormtroopers.
it's iconic.
It's in Star Wars a ton. Yeah, that's probably one of the most iconic.
Oh yeah,
uses.
that's true.
Yep.
You're super right
Yeah.
about that.
But
A
it's
New
funny because like
Hope,
in
Sarlacc pit.
Star Wars, it's probably used as a joke. Like they're probably like, oh,
I
no,
think
just
it's.
add,
I think it's
throw it together
literally
with Wilhelm.
like an audio engineered joke
Yeah.
to use it. But
I
like,
mean, at
it's
this
like an
point,
Easter
it
egg.
has to be. Yeah.
They
Has
even
to be.
used it in video games. I recall them using it in the N64 Shadows of the Empire. Now that is a throwback.
Wow.
Give me my old-fashioned 80s Pepsi, even though N64 wasn't out in the 80s. But
So
still,
now we can
give me
talk
my
about
80s
football.
Pepsi.
So now we can talk about football.
I am a Packers fan, and the Packers lost today.
And let's just preface the fact that we're recording on a Sunday. Typically, we record on a Saturday, and it's smooth sailing. Spirits are high, morale just strong. And today we all got on the call, and Kev especially just salty.
Will asked me earlier why I am a Packers fan because I was born and raised in California. I've actually only been to Wisconsin, I think, once in my life. I've never been to Green Bay. The reason I am a Packers fan is video games. I've been a video game nerd my entire life, and for Christmas one year, I got Quarterback Club 98. And Brett Favre was the cover on the cover of that game. So the only team I ever played on that game, because I wasn't a fan of football at the time, was the Packers. So I played the Packers through that game, and then every time since anytime the Packers came up, I started paying attention, and I grew into being a fan. And now I'm a pretty diehard fan for the Packers. I will never leave them.
Currently wearing a Packers shirt.
I am currently wearing a Packers shirt for those who can't see. Everybody listening.
And it's fine because Nick less so, but me, I've just hitched my post to a failing wagon called the Jacksonville Jaguars, being from Jacksonville myself. So, yeah, thanks, Kelly. There you go. That's the Wilhelm roar.
growl.
Yeah, we had the same thought.
If the Wilhelm Scream was an NFL team,
It would be that
Oh
soundbite.
my gosh.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
that's low.
That's pretty low. I'm not even going to try
Now
and
Wilhelm
combat that.
screams.
The Washington Wilhelms. That's
The
they're looking for a
that
new
could
name.
be it.
Yeah, that's it.
So the-
That's it. They are,
instead of
yeah.
the Redskins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kev has a particularly cool set of dice that he
Oh,
just
yeah.
got. We're going to
I'll
plug
show
real
this to
quick,
everybody. You guys can't
including
see
the
it at
people on the
home, but
podcast, but they can see it too.
Okay.
They're the base model Starfinder dice from Q Workshop.
Oh yeah.
And Q Workshop makes dice, but they also make other accessories. I also got this fancy, and you guys can see it on our Twitter. What is our Twitter handle? I forget now.
We'll save
save
We'll save podcast.
We'll save the
We'll say
podcast.
podcast. No.
Not the-
No.
We'll save podcast.
What are A, N, and the called again? There's like the name for that part of speech. Text in if you're listening and you know. Kev, go ahead.
Nominative
Sorry, you lost me. I
pronouns.
like, took me
No,
out of my thought.
it's a thing. All right, cool. I lost like the whole audience.
Is
It's
it
fine.
an
Go ahead, Kev.
indicative pronoun? Maybe I don't know.
No, I'm Kev. Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry. So this
Indicative
is
case, preposition.
the Q Workshop dice tower that I got.
Just super sweet.
The tech dice tower. You can get it colored and uncolored. I'm going to brag all about it because I think it's really cool. It comes flat like cardboard pieces that are laser cut, and so you actually put it together yourself. And it came with a cool plastic.
It looks really cool.
Yeah,
It is a
sweet.
super cool dice tower, and it kind of closes up so you can hold your dice in it. So I have that.
What do the
and
Starfinder dice look like?
Starfinder dice.
Yeah, wait. What? No, but like explain with words for our
So
audio only
these
format.
this is the basic Starfinder plane model.
Mhm.
They're black with blue writing, and then they have cool like tech design around the numbers.
Mhm.
And then for the high number, like the 20 or the 6 or whatever dice you have, it is the Starfinder symbol.
That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
They are really cool, and
That's
I
pretty
think the colors go really well with like the tech theme.
Mhm.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all.
But you can follow. If you follow us on Twitter, you can see I've posted some videos as the will save. You can see those dice and that tower. And
also on Instagram or wherever you consume social media.
Yeah.
Where
Please.
you huddle around.
Thanks for
that
following
cultural
us on
fire.
all those platforms.
Yeah. So let's just jump in real quick because last week we just ended at this climactic moment from Nico, blowing this asteroid louse to bits. Just damn straight. Just totally. That gets Kev every time. I'm gonna try not to overuse that, but that gets Kev every time.
I don't think you can overuse it.
You can't.
No.
You can't. It's fine.
If it's been used since the 1950s and it's still going strong today, you can't overuse it.
I'm
think it's
picturing
gonna
this
roll.
like 3 foot long asteroid louse screaming like that when it dies.
They're called articles. Articles. A, N, and the.
Is it an indefinite article? Definite article?
Indefinite article. That's it. Cool. We just piqued like 3 people's curiosity. And then
All you lit majors are just
all
gonna
you
be-
English lit makers. Yeah.
Well, we have talked about a being interdisciplinary group. How we
That's
have
true.
we have 2 musicians. We have 2 computer science individuals. We have 2 mechanical engineers. Those overlap in different ways, but we don't have any
I
English
am a
majors.
classically trained in the liberal arts.
Yeah, what was your liberal arts degree?
Theology.
No,
Oh,
it
that's
was
right.
No,
ancient
that's a separate
Near
degree that
Eastern-
Will has.
Oh,
It's in
ancient Greece.
ancient Near Eastern languages.
That's
Kind
super
of
dope.
awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So you also have a theology degree, or you just
I have a liberal arts
Research.
degree, a BS in liberal arts, with a minor in ancient Near Eastern languages.
But I thought you also studied theology. Where
I
does
did,
that come
yeah.
from?
That's like a second minor. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
secondary minor.
That's pretty cool.
So just to brag, we are well educated.
We're
individuals.
But
Yep.
at a liberal arts, a true liberal arts college like Harvard calls everything concentrations. So
Well, no one here went to Harvard, so
Yeah.
screw
Oh,
it.
bad.
It's fine. So I probably made a bad false start there, just to use a little football there for you, Kev. Bad false start in that I tried to be seriously recap the last episode, and then I used the Wilhelm Scream. So, and then we just started down a whole line. So let's try it again. Nico.
15 yards.
should we just edit this whole section out?
No, now we're keeping this part in because this is gold. Except for what I
Can
just
we-
said. So
Except for what I just said?
yeah, except for but what I just okay. So Nico, pew, 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 probably 2 shots, not 3, blows up this asteroid louse, and then we are
Damn
still
straight.
in the middle of dire straits. Rick 19 has an asteroid louse attached to him. There's an asteroid louse attached to the professor, Broden Benjamin. Nico, sharpshooting, hears magic missile and I believe Dr. OK leaving. Right? That's
Yeah.
that kind of sums it up in a word, right? Left, right? So,
Abandoned is another.
abandoned is a
I'm
word.
pretty sure
Maybe
I
betrayed.
said I would be back.
Betrayed.
Oh yeah, Hears took that like really offensively.
Here's is not okay with it.
Yeah,
But
here's
it's
I
funny.
think threatened to shove him
Not
out an
okay
airlock or
with Dr.
something.
Okay. Oh yeah, because after he left, like I don't know what it was, like 2 rounds later, he's like, "Oh, can I drink this whiskey? Use my turn to drink this whiskey?" And I at that point, what? I was like, you know what?
This never
Yeah, I
happened.
remember.
You know
This
what?
happened.
Never happened. Retcon that.
Why don't we let the slug himself speak? It is
Oh, thank you.
still round 2, and you know whose turn it is, Dr. OK's. So let's just jump right in. We're back into combat. You guys are on the Chimera in the cafeteria. These asteroid lice have gone out of their magical cube. Dr. OK, what are you doing in the hallway?
Well, I can't see the hallway. Or
Oh, let's take us to the
good. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wow.
Thank you, Roll 20.
The
for
hallway
providing
that
us
you went
the
out
interface.
into when you
That
left.
we can't see. Thank you, Roll 20.
I already thanked them.
Oh, thanks, Roll20 again.
No,
It's in our
thanks
non-existent
to
contract
you,
that we all have to
Roll20.
individually thank them.
That would be so funny. I already thanks Roll20. Thank you, Roll20.
We love you.
I mean, Roll20 is impressive, to say the least. So
It's pretty awesome.
What
I'll be
about
honest.
Yeah, oh, I like it. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
yeah.
So, Dr. OK, what are you doing?
I'm going to. I think I'm gonna hit myself with a booster.
With a booster? Okay.
Yeah.
Little
booster
boosties?
shot?
Yeah.
Little boosted
Rabies
board?
booster shot.
I need to
Baby's
double
booster shot?
check. Yes. Please get vaccinated. Get your tetanus boosters.
Get your flu shot.
Yeah. I'm going to use a basic booster,
Okay.
and I'm going to increase my movement by 10.
That is freaking cool. All right.
Boom.
So, boom. So you inject yourself with this booster.
Yes, I feel much better now.
You feel like you can
I feel like I
qualify
can
for the
run
Olympics.
all the way into the other. So, question. I
Yep.
can like stagger my movement, do a free action, then continue my movement, right?
I don't know what's the book say.
That is a good question. What does the book say?
I mean, it's just a free action. I'm just going to say something. I'm not going to do anything else.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Do it for free.
Okay.
Yep.
So I should have enough movement to go into the kitchen. And excuse me, Anton. If you are not serving asteroid lice on this ship, I suggest you would help us eliminate these folk before they ruin your dinner, and then peace out.
What?
Back
what you
into
hear.
the action.
Okay.
And then with my swift action, I'm going to make an inky.
Another inky?
Yes.
That's what we're calling it from now on.
Okay. All right. So you make another inky. So,
Explain what an inky is.
so
I'm
can you
going to
explain
slime the
for,
floor.
Okay.
So can you explain for people listening where you
I'm
went?
going to wet myself.
No. Where did you go on the map that they're not looking at?
So on our map, I disabled in our previous engagement the doors, I believe.
Yeah. Very simple spoof in order to make sure the doors don't open. You can still pry them open, but they don't automatically go open. Okay.
Yeah. And I am on the north side of the galley, I suppose, what you would call it.
Yeah. It's called
Behind a
Definitely no.
table near the kitchen. So I went up the hallway, back through the kitchen.
Went north. Yeah.
Yeah. That I spoke to Anton, the android chef with an attitude.
I'm going to
And-
correct you. It's Song. But,
Song, sorry. I thought
yeah,
it was
it's
Anton
all right.
for some reason.
No,
I
it's
don't know
okay.
why. Song, the android chef with an attitude, and I hope I just shamed him into helping us.
Shame them. Just so you know. Them.
Them? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
shame them.
Oh, okay.
My mistake.
Forgot about
Shamed them into helping us. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. Okay. So Dr. OK comes in. You're effectively blocking in. You're cutting off the routes of escape of this asteroid louse that was following you. Correct. Yeah.
That's the idea. Yes.
That is the idea. Difficult terrain to move through that square. Okay. Good move, Dr. OK. It is Kiev Kaden's turn. They look over. They have recovered from the flash of the cube exploding at this point. They look over. Dr. Benjamin has a louse crawling up his leg, and it has already started to dig its pincers into his leg and cause him damage. So Kiev is going to get up, walk over to Professor Benjamin, and is going to make a strength check to pull the asteroid Lice off of Dr. Benjamin. Oh, that is a failure. So you see Heave take their hands, put them on the asteroid Lice, and one of the pincers kind of starts to move, and they take a step back, and they seem unable to get a good hold without possibly damaging themselves. Rick, what are you doing?
So Rick has this giant louse attached to its leg. He's first going to put the barrel of the gun to the forehead of the louse.
Mm-hmm. You've already dealt the
long-
louse 3 points of damage, I think, last
Exactly.
episode. Yep,
But he's also got this giant artillery.
that's
blade
true. This
out.
huge gun, this exterminator gun to take out the bug.
And so he's gonna just stick it to the forehead of the louse and try to push the louse back. So I'm gonna do
Okay.
a strength check.
So he's gonna strength check with the gun, like push it off.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
I don't think I'd get a bonus for using the gun.
I don't think so.
Check.
No, it's fine. I'll say that you can use it effectively the same.
All right. My D20. I got a 16 plus 1.
Yeah, you just put the barrel square in the eyes of the bug and shove the bug off. The bug flies, skitters towards the back end of mechanically, let's say, that square, and its pincers leave little marks in the floor.
And then he's gonna just follow that with his rifle and shoot it.
So what is your shot on your new dice roller?
A 4 plus 5 is 9.
9. No, you shoot and you just miss. Maybe you misjudge where you thought the bug was going to be, and it just slides right past and hits the floor. Doesn't hit
Rude.
the bug. Rude. All right, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Here's is going to attack the bug on Professor Benjamin.
Okay.
He's going to do the tried and true magic missile.
Tried and true. Already done
Tried
once.
and
Gonna
true.
do twice. Old MM. 2M.
Yeah.
It's like the
To be
company
honest,
before
it's my only
3M.
good attack, so that's also a factor.
Magic missile me once, shame on you. Magic missile me twice, shame on me.
Also, shame on you.
Yeah.
Kelly, this week I was reading, I think if you use magic missile as a full action, as a full attack, you can actually
extra.
shoot 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So if you don't do anything
nothing
else, yes, you can do that.
Sweet.
Magic
that's
missile
fine.
me thrice, you're dead.
So that's 3d4.
That's pretty funny.
All right, here we go.
So 1d4 plus 1 3 times, right? Or 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
So,
Okay. All right. Give it to me.
Yeah,
Dang,
it's
mathematics.
it's 5. It's pretty low roll, but it's 5. Let's see how that goes.
Wait.
Altogether.
Wait.
Sorry,
5
I
total?
rolled. Oh wait, no.
That's
Sorry.
not mathematically
Incorrect.
possible.
No.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad. It's a 7. It's a
7.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this math now. I want to see it all written.
Yeah. Wait. I'm curious, but I do just want to say,
20.
the thing had 1 plus 1 plus 2. That is 7. It's 7. It's 1 and a 1 and a 2. You got almost the lowest roll. But the good thing is that asteroid louse had 7 HP left.
Oh. Yeah. Nice.
As it dies, right? You can see that its remains start to
Yes, please keep your
Smoke.
distance from these lows.
and
Lice.
it's still Lice, and it's still connected to Dr. Benjamin because they don't necessarily fall off. They dig in so deep. Good call, Hears. That was impressive.
Nice work.
Nice
Well
work. All right, it is the asteroid louse who is boxed in, trying to get to presumably
With the
Doctor,
encumbered
okay.
condition.
with the encumbered condition for 6
Thanks
rounds.
to Senor Inky.
It's not the ink that gave it the encumbered condition.
No,
it was the inhibitor.
It
Oh,
was
it's
the
the
pharmacological inhibitor.
Yes.
I
yes,
gave
yes,
him
yes,
a
yes.
nice shot of drugs.
Nice sort of drugs. All right. So it begins to move. 5. Then It has 10 less feet because of the encumbered. So 5, 10. Then it steps into this square. It can't move out of that square because that's the end of its movement. So it just steps into this ichor, this slime from Dr. Ok's body, which is crazy. I love it. What a great characteristic there. So it is Professor Benjam's turn. Professor Benjam looks up, sees that the louse is dead, looks over, having seen these magic missiles hit the lice, not hit here's, come from here's, and with his eyes wide, just looks, kind of nods at here's, and is like, thank you, and just seems like half shocked, half surprised, half ready for action, and suddenly he just takes his hands and tries to push the asteroid louse off of him, and he does with a 12 DC 11 to push it off. The strength check as the louse falls onto the ground. Good call, Professor Benjam. It is top of the round, the third. It is the asteroid louse in front of our good buddy Rick 19. And you know what it's going to try and do.
Nothing.
It's going to go home and weep.
Go home and consider their bad actions.
I want to go home and rethink your
Think
life.
about...
Reflect on your life.
Reflect on your life. What is your KAC?
My KAC is 15.
15. Okay, it definitely doesn't. It scuttles up. You see its pincers try and come for your legs. They don't work. Yeah. Okay, cool. It is...
You actually what? Tell us. Come on.
Nope. Wrong time. Nico, it is your turn.
Oh, perfect. Nico's going to take a full action, and he's just going to shoot the crap out of the lice, space lice that's in front of Rick 19.
The louse. Nice. Okay. All right.
So I'm just going to do full attack, and he's just going to, full attack with both. So instead of a -3 penalty, I believe he only gets a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Right? I'm
no,
double-checking that.
instead of a -4, you only get a -3.
But I get a +3 to hit, so it washes out. So I get
Washes out.
Yeah, wash out.
Wash out. Give me those attacks.
That's an 18 on the first
Okay.
and a 16 on the second.
Both hit. Nicely done.
So rolling for damage.
Rolling for damage here with what weapon you using again?
2 azimuth laser pistols.
Azimuth laser pistols.
3 on the first one
Uh-huh.
and 2 on the second.
Okay. So as this
Why are
bug...
we all doing Western accents or Southern accents? I'm not sure what accents these are.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
So as this bug runs across the galley floor, part of the reason why it doesn't grab onto Kev, it swings its pincers forward to try and grab Rick's foot, and it just gets hit by 2 laser bolts, knocking it off a little bit, and tries to grab your foot and missed.
Nice.
Tarnation.
What tarnation?
What
tarnation you think you're doing there, Private? At that point, the door opens behind Dr. OK, and you hear, what tarnation's going on in my galley right now?
Is that's not how he talks?
That is not Song's voice
That's
at
not
all.
how they talk.
That's not how they talk.
They talk.
They talk. So, the door opens. Oh, what? Song is agender. The door opens, and then I don't think here's maybe you're looking at them. You can see them. They're behind Dr. OK, and you see their mouth just become this thin line. They immediately starts to reach into their pocket and pull out some sort of communicator, take a step back. Dr. OK, you heard the door open, and you can hear Song talking into their communicator, saying like, "There's something going on down here." This is talking very quickly but very intently, talking to somebody.
Get into this fight, Song.
It is
This is my fight,
Dr. OK's
Song.
turn.
No. Okay.
Wait, what song is it? What song is it?
Fight song. Never mind.
This is my
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that yeah?
Who-
All right.
Wait, who sings that? No.
Is that Katy Perry?
Katy
Yeah, I
Perry?
think so.
Kelly Clarkson?
Kelly Clarkson?
I don't know.
Kelly Perry?
Wait,
They
Kelly
all
Clarkson?
sound the same.
No, they don't.
Rude.
They don't. You're right.
Yeah,
I don't.
sure
I
it's
don't
Kelly
actually know.
Okay, what are you doing on your turn, Doctor? Okay.
Rachel Platten. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, Rachel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
of course, everyone knows.
Of course. No. I got
So I'm going to step back over to here and fire with my Custajet liquidator.
You were here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Technically, that is an attack of opportunity.
Was it?
Now that you're stepping away from a threatened square.
But he didn't. The Lice couldn't reach me in the last turn. I thought
The last round, but now it is the next round.
I see.
Yeah.
So I need to take a guarded step back, is what you're saying?
You could take
That
a
takes your
guarded
move
step.
action, though.
Yes, a guarded step would be your move action, though. That would be your
The
entire
whole move action.
That is the whole move action.
I could do a.
I thought he was going to reach for the whiskey.
Which I've
swear
now
to
put
God.
in on Roll20. Yeah, you can see all the nice refreshments from Song
It
that are
looks
on the
kinda
center
good.
table. Yeah,
There's
right.
like sushi. And
There are, space sushi, Castrovellian fish. Yes.
I think I see the whiskey. It looks like there's some soju. And some like bread.
What are these green bottles?
It's like
They
large.
are, they're like
potions?
an alcohol that's from around.
Is
Grand
it
Marnier.
flammable?
Oh, ideas do you have?
Ideas the doctor has.
If you really want to.
No, I'm okay. Dr.
No.
OK's okay. I'm going to take. So I can draw a weapon, a different weapon, and attack if I don't move.
If you don't move,
Right.
correct. Rick, you have a +1 to your base attack bonus. Nico, I think
do,
you do. Dr. OK does not, right? Yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so you pulling out that weapon is your move action. Then you got your attack.
Okay, I am going to pull out my tactical syringe spear
Okay.
and load it up with another pharmacological inhibitor and hit this. Actually, no. I'm going to use the minor boost or minor inhibitor
Okay.
and hit this louse in the thorax. I think.
All right. Okay.
Crack die.
Oh. So, who wants to explain what a cracked eye is?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Nose goes?
Nose goes. Nose goes.
I have no idea what a cracked die
I don't
is.
know what
so
it
I
is.
can't even. I can't
I'll
even
go,
participate.
but
It's
I-
where a die falls down and
it,
breaks, right?
And it.
Oh, how do you guys not know what a cracked die is?
I am Dostoevsky in this game. I am
A cracked die is when it's
I
like
do not have the
balance.
I'm
knowledge.
so
between
excited!
two
I rolled a 20. I
values.
don't want to explain what I did.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, a 20 on the cracked eye?
No! On my reroll! You guys are like, somebody explain a cracked die, and I'm just like, I want to say it!
That is not our critical hit sound. Our critical hit sound is that's our critical hit sound. or possibly
1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up.
I vote for that one.
I kind of like that as like a crit sound. That's good. Okay,
That's good.
so you know what I
feel like that
found
has
out by
bad
reading-
implications in combat, though. If you're telling the enemy to get up,
That's true.
No,
unless
you're
you're
just
like taunting them.
Get
No,
down!
no,
no.
No. If you roll a 20, you're a sex machine, and that's what that song's all about.
That's what that song's all about.
A sluggy sex machine.
Yeah, it's very sexy.
All right, we're gonna keep moving on that one.
Wait,
So
what is the
here's-
cracked eye?
So a cracked die is when you roll the dice and it's on some kind of surface that allows it
To be on two
balance
things.
between two values.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who came up with it. It could be.
It probably rolled into a crack is where the cracked die comes from.
Okay.
We could look it up on Wikipedia. Cracked die is an old term.
An old term. Okay. Well, you jump on that research, Kev.
Lore
We got
master.
I'm working on it.
We got a crit to deal with right now. So, just quick thing. I was reading the rules of the Starfinder official critical hit deck, and you can deal the damage, right? I think this is what we did last time. You deal the damage as well as what is on the card. So the extra crit damage plus what's on here.
Plus,
So
my weapon
that
has a
was-
+2 injection on crit.
That is super awesome. +2 to the DC, right? So it makes the DC harder.
Yeah, it makes the DC
for
harder.
whatever thing they have. Okay, so you want to do the crit deck? Is that what we're doing?
So wait, do I have
No?
a choice of that or double damage, or
No. So
I get
this,
to do both, right?
yeah. So if you use the deck, okay, cool. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Now,
Okay. So for everyone not listening, I am like fluttering through the cards with some magical flourish.
If they're
and
not
then-
listening, they don't care.
What?
Thanks, Kevin.
why would you say that?
Everybody not listening.
What? Oh, I see. Okay, so for everyone listening, I did it in a magical flourish, and then Will tells me when to stop. I cut the deck, and this is a what kind of effect is this? This is a kinetic hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so low blow. So it's the normal crit damage, and the target is sickened for 2d4 rounds.
Nice.
Nice. All right, so what is your damage? Twice.
Probably gonna die.
And I will look up
frankly.
sickened.
Because
What?
It's probably gonna die because the tactical is 1d6, so I get to roll 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Or do I just double what I roll on one?
No, you roll 2d6.
That's 6 points.
6 points
Damn.
total?
Yeah. Total.
Okay, so 6 points of damage. Awesome. It's still living. It's probably not best life. And it is
Now it has to roll.
encumbered.
It has to roll for the entangled condition. Fort save, I thought. Again.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
'Cause I hit it with the pharmacological.
So it is sickened for 2d4 rounds. Let me roll that real quick, and then we will roll the save to see. Let me dig in my dice goblin thing of dice here.
Come on, entangled condition.
Do it.
The asteroid louse is sickened for 4 rounds. So that is a -2
minus
to
2.
attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. So it's -2. So it gets hit with this inhibitor. Its body does not take. It takes -2 to its saving throw. There's already a +2 to the DC. So what kind of saving throw is it?
4, I think.
That is. It failed with a 5.
Nice.
Yep. Okay. So, wow, this asteroid life is just not having a good time. Encumbered for 4 rounds still. Sickened for 4 rounds. And now entangled
For
how long?
6 rounds.
for how long? For 6 rounds. Wow. Move at half speed. Can't run or charge. -2 penalty to your AC.
To AC and skill checks.
And attack rolls, and reflex saving throws, and initiative checks, and dex-based attacks. Wow, that is insane. Can I just say that is insane?
It didn't die from the 6 damage?
It did not die from the 6
Well, it wishes
damage.
it did.
It probably absolutely wishes that it did. That is not super fun. It is Keeve's turn.
Got real quiet.
Unless there's anything else you want to do on your roll, Doctor. Okay.
Keeve's turn.
This bug is stubborn. I'm just gonna say it out loud as a free action. Hey, Sog, where the hell are you?
Keeve, it's Keeve's turn. Keeve, seeing that that Hears has just killed the asteroid louse that was on Professor Benjamin, looks up at Hears, and they nod their head, and you can tell from the goggles, you can't quite see their eyes, but it seems like they've got an appreciative smile on their face. They nod at Hears, And then they look over, they see the asteroid Lice, Nico having fired at the asteroid Lice to the left in the cafeteria. Kiev takes some steps over and swings this multi-tool at the asteroid Louse. Come on, Kiev, what do you get? Ooh, that's a 15, and it breaks the asteroid Louse's KAC, doing some damage, 2 points of damage. So you all see Kiev come over. They take this multi-tool and they slam it down and crack the back of the asteroid Louse. It is Rick 19's turn. What are you doing? The asteroid Louse in front of you looks pretty hurt. Pretty hurt.
That's exciting for me.
That's
before
exciting.
we do that, though, I went down a rabbit hole with the research I was doing. I didn't find any origin information on cracked die.
Oh, okay.
There was some people saying it's a cocked die, and then they heard cracked die from Glass Cannon Podcast, which is another roleplay podcast.
It's a great
which is
podcast.
Actually great to listen to. If you
Yep,
want to say it.
100%.
Phenomenal podcast.
Phenomenal.
Also, with the movement stuff, it looks like you cannot
Split your movement.
split your move unless you have. There's certain feats that allow you to do it, like spring attack,
Ooh.
which says move before and after a melee attack.
That's an attack. It's not like a...
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah, I
for
would-
banter, for like you just saying something.
And I understood, and I explained that earlier. You wanted banter. I'm talking attacks because I'm a soldier and I don't talk much.
You're just you just want to destroy everything.
Talk to the guy.
Rules lawyer.
Speaking of destroying things,
Speaking of destroying things, I want to kill this bug.
so on in the last 6
Sorry,
seconds, Rick had pushed this thing off of him and then like raised his gun, but it was
Yes.
still kind of just like below his shoulder. So this time he's going to actually yank that his giant rifle up to his shoulder and aim it much better. And so he's going to pull the trigger, and he got an 11 plus 5 is a 16.
Oh, baby, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep.
I know it's a hit. I shouldn't have even asked. I don't know why.
Why did you ask? Why did you ask?
I don't know.
-5 to your roll for asking, so you don't hit. That's it. That's it. Tough break. All right, what's your damage? You got to use your sweet Key Workshop dice here.
Well, I know I'm trying to use my dice, but then like the online
modifiers?
stuff is, yeah. Okay, so it's, I think
Should we listen to some music while you're waiting?
yeah.
What should we listen to while we're waiting?
No,
I guess
I'm
the
done.
waves are good in Africa.
Oh yeah. That just starts playing over the speakers.
I'm glad
as-
people can't
as-
see this because I'm terrible at dancing while I haven't been sitting in a chair.
No,
So,
you're great at dancing.
It's a D10 of fire damage, and I have this fancy die. So if it lands on the Starfinder symbol,
Then the Starfinders
is
win the
gonna be
game,
a 10.
and then that's how you win Starfinder.
oh, it did the opposite of that and landed on a 2.
On a
2
2?
points of fire damage.
You're joking.
2.
Had 2 points left. I bet you.
Had
Was that-
3
was
points left. No! 1 HP left. There are no modifiers to your D10. There's no D10 plus 1.
No, it's just D10.
It's just a D10. Oh, Rick 19. More like Rick 2.
Rick 2.
Rick 2.
Oh my god.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
No? No. All right.
It's not latched on me, right?
Don't-
It's,
to clarify.
it's not attached to you.
Don't
No.
worry,
Okay.
Rick. We will rectify it.
Wow.
I don't know how to fucking do like a.
I didn't
Android
always make
grow.
terrible puns, but when I did, I was on Starfinder.
Whenever we make puns, I think I'm just going to give you a D4 that you can use with any roll that you want to use.
Yes.
Also, we
That's
need the
fine.
Wilhelm Scream.
This is
Just
like
like in the negative silence.
John, I love
I
that.
feel like it's gonna be like overpowered.
It's probably going to be OP.
all the time.
That's true, yeah. But they have to be like just real bad puns. I don't know.
Oh, even better.
That was
Okay. Why don't
Come
we
on,
table
that was pretty
it?
bad.
We'll think about it. That was pretty bad. I'm inclined, but let's as a
I
group
already
talk about it next
brought out
episode.
my D4 for my roll. So
you went into your storage, got your D4, so you might as well use it now for whatever roll you want.
Why don't we just make it a critical fail while we're at it? If that's
what?
because it's just
Why
like
is
real
it a
critical
failure
fail.
to come up with amazingly
Because
bad
it's
puns?
Because
No,
you
it's
critically
good.
failed on the pun.
All right, let's get back to the Chimera, notably the galley. Here's what are you doing on your turn now? You gonna 2M again?
No, Here's can tell that that this louse is close to death. The one in front of Rick, so he's gonna saunter up.
Saunter?
2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't know if I can make it to him.
Yeah.
Well, he's a very
You got 30
Yeah.
feet. Note that
Right.
the remains in front of you, if you step on them,
yeah, that's a problem.
you will get some injury.
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, we need that clip. Yeah.
Such a good
Yeah, it's
song.
a good clip.
Yep.
So here's Will, as he said, saunter up. He's gonna go right behind.
Okay.
This boog.
So 5, 15,
I'm okay.
and then, yeah. You made it. Cool. Although I think you're standing on top
Can
of
I
Keith.
diagonally attack this beast here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. You actually hit 30 feet perfectly because you only moved in diagonals 4 times. So that was great. That was good. That was like, it's almost
This is how
like
Here's
you
Watch
were
is
looking
watched
at a
that.
top-down view of the map and you could determine what you wanted to do, and you weren't actually. Here's the Sheeran wasn't actually doing this. All right, so you're
You know,
diagonally
that's
I
a
attacking.
terrible-
eyes. I can see a lot of things. All right.
It's a terrible
so-
characteristic. He only walks in diagonals. That's
It's like a pawn.
Sheeran only walks in
chest.
diagonals. Yeah,
That would be
honey
amazing.
crisps. All right.
Honey, what?
Well, you said
I'm going
honeycomb.
to-
It made me think of honeycomb.
A honeycomb
Sorry,
eyes.
Sorry.
Oh,
Go.
like the cereal. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
So good. So he's gonna do an unarmed strike, and
Okay.
on him, and so
Nice.
that's gonna be a 4 to hit, and yeah, it's a 4 to hit. Does that hit?
That
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh, I missed.
no, you missed. What do you do? What do you kick it?
he crab walked all the way around.
And then you crab walk
here's-
around.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
disoriented, and so instead of attacking like directly in front of him, he attacked diagonally, and then
Okay.
yeah,
Just missed.
much
Yeah,
like
you're
he did
trying
the
to
whole time.
squeeze through Keeve and Brodin Benjamin, who is looking at his leg, seeing the 2 points of damage that he took, and you're just a little disoriented trying to get
Very
through and attack.
disoriented.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. You're fine. Good attempt. Good attempt. It is. Oh wow! I've been dreading this moment. It is the asteroid Louse's turn that is next to Doctor OK. No. And I feel like
He's lost the will to live.
it's going to attack you. And by my calculations, it will have a -2 from being sickened, a -2 from being entangled, and there is no more, right? -4, there is no more. Should we see?
Yeah, I don't even know what my my DC is for my armor class. I don't even know where. Oh,
You should probably look for your KAC and EAC,
Okay.
mostly your KAC, because it rolled an 18 to attach to you, but it can't even move. So it's going to reach out and try and grab onto you.
fuck. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so what's your KAC?
13.
13. Okay, so somehow, maybe you thought it was cool, you thought it was fine, you were safe, and you just feel one of its pincers just slip into your body. No damage, but it is now attached.
And I can use a strength check to get it off.
You can
right?
correct a mundo.
And it gets a minus. So the DC is lower because of all the conditions, right?
But question,
No, that was just the DC for you, not for it. The DC
John,
is
is
the
this
same
thing
for
trying
you.
to grapple him now? Is that what we're doing?
No, it's this special ability called attach. It's the same thing.
Oh, because grapple goes against KAC plus 8.
You're right, but it's not grapple. It's an attach. If you look in the
Sounds like grapple to me.
if you look in the
Just saying.
Alien Archive,
I'm
that-
just saying it sounds like grapple.
you're right, but it has a special thing called attach. That's not grapple because it's attached.
It says just like grapple, but not.
But it's attached.
Mechanically, it's different because he's the DM.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, you can look. Should I share my screen?
No, it's fine.
Should I share my screen?
I sort of
Should
trust
I share my
you.
screen?
I believe.
No,
I
we
mean,
trust
look,
you.
there's
I
a
just-
fine line of trust that you have to have between players and GMs.
No, there isn't.
And I'm not trying
It's
to.
not there for us. It's just not.
Wow.
We don't trust you.
Wow. Appendix 4. Universal creature rules. Attach. The creature can attempt a special attack against KAC as a standard action. If it succeeds, it deals no damage, but the creature adheres to its target. Once attached, it gains this. And yes. An attached creature can be removed with a successful strength check. Type in attached into Google and Starfinder.
No, I trust you, John.
Okay.
I trust you.
Cool beans.
I was just reading the section about combat maneuvers. That's
Convenient that you were reading. No,
That's all I do is I just.
I know, you just
spend this
read.
whole
Okay.
time reading.
But am I rolling against the creature's strength check, like strength?
Not right now.
bonus
No.
When I
No.
want to remove it.
No, there's just a flat DC for it. So it is Professor Benjam's turn. Let's keep it rolling. Professor Benjam sits down into his chair, starts to examine the wound on his leg from the asteroid louse that Hears then killed. It is the top of round 4, and it's the asteroid lice in front of Rick's turn with 1 HP left. It makes
Here's just punched it. I'm just saying.
Here's punched it. Yes.
Here's tried.
Let's see.
Keeve also did something. I'm just saying, yeah, he doesn't have to attack Rick.
That's
Attached
true.
to Rick.
Okay. You know what? For fun, let's do the old D6. 1-2 attacks Rick. 3-4 attacks Hears. 5-6 attacks Keeve.
See that? I
Nice
rolled real high on
suggestion,
persuasion.
Rick. You rolled real high on persuasion, and it's Sunday. We're recording on a Sunday. Things are different. It's like opposite day. It's fine. That's a 3. It's gonna go for Hears.
Oh, sorry, Here's. I
Get
didn't mean
your
to-
bug self ready.
apologies not accepted. Screw me over.
That's
All right.
a KAC.
Just trying to help.
Yeah, that does not hit. Definitely does not hit. Nico, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Nico's just gonna take one pistol. He's gonna point it at this bug. He's just like, someone called the pest control. And he's gonna take a shot.
That doesn't get a D4. Okay, take a shot.
Oh, we looking at a 16 plus 3. You got a 19. Cha-ching!
Wow. Dang. That's pretty
I love his enthusiasm
sweet.
on that one.
Just okay. So, what is your damage?
Damage.
Damage. Tell me your damage. Oh, there's that roll.
1.
No way. It had 1 left. No, I'm just kidding. You killed it. Well done. That is awesome. It dies trying to go for Hears. Gets blown. You see its remains start to and
As
get
Nico
all
watched-
on the floor.
As Nico watches all the corrosive acid fall to the floor, he's just going to say, when you need pest control, call Orkin. No.
Do you? I thought that your company, that Nico's company, was not a pest control company.
It's not a pest control company. I actually named a real pest control company for the purposes of a joke.
Okay, well now we have to, if we're going to keep it in there, we have to credit them. So we have to put in an ad for Orkin.
I'm sure they wouldn't
It's
mind.
Song's turn.
Do we know though?
No,
Do we?
no, we don't. So Song walks over to you, Dr. OK, and they look and say, "What is going on here? What is happening? Why are these insects in my cafeteria here? Can you please explain what is going on?"
Can you explain why you've got some Fuchi sushi on that table? I don't fucking know.
Was that your official response?
No, I
'Cause it
just
is your
don't
turn
know what
next.
to say to they.
Tell
To
They
them.
what happened.
Tell them what happened. Okay,
As a free
Dan.
action, I'm going to say, hey, I don't know what you're serving here, but these lice aren't on the menu, eh?
Dr. OK is Canadian.
Dr. OK
I
is
mentioned I
Canadian.
spent a lot of time in Canada.
I didn't know that you were Canadian. I would have changed my whole conversation with you, Dr. OK.
I'm from the Great White North of Quebec.
You're All right, it's your turn, Dr. OK. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to use a
Full action.
Full action. Full it up.
Yeah. Full attack.
Full it up.
And
Full
because I
attack.
think that way I can perform the strength check
Yep.
and also attack, right? Or is getting unhooked from him what?
That would be your move action. That's what we
Oh,
ruled.
that's
that
what we
it's your
just
move
got.
action.
So I can just do a regular attack
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to, but I have to make a strength check.
Yes. And I have decided that I will lower the DC by 2 because the creature has 3 conditions: encumbered, entangled, and
Seems
sickened.
kind of low.
I think you'll pass the strength check. I'm being generous.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get out of the.
Get it off
Yeah.
you. Get it off you. Do it.
Ooh, 14 on the die.
Easy. Pff, you just. How do you throw it off?
I wrap my
tendrils around him, and with my oiliness, I just sort of squeeze like a constrictor around the fangs that are injected into my skin. I can easily pull him off.
like I squeeze
Okay.
him up, like out, like
Yeah,
popping a
yeah.
pimple almost. Like, yeah,
Comes out, hits the floor.
yeah.
What are you doing now with the rest
Oh,
of
I'm
your
gonna
action?
hit him with
You're gonna hit him.
the syringe stick.
Okay.
And I'm going to load it up with a minor inhibitor. So,
Okay.
on top of all of this, it is now going to,
Encumbered, entangled, sickened.
yes,
Yeah.
it's going to, if successful.
Yes. This is a cocktail of
Yeah.
crazy things. Yeah.
Page 43 of the character operations manual.
Yep.
Biohack imposes a slight hindrance on target, takes a -1 penalty to attack rolls for 6 rounds, because that's 3 plus
Wow.
my key ability score.
Okay. Give me that roll.
Ooh. 13.
13 against
KAC. But
KAC.
it does have some negatives on it, right?
Oh yeah, you hit it for sure.
Okay.
Easily. 100% you hit it.
I'm gonna go ahead. Can I actually roll a d4? With it?
You can for
Damage.
the pun?
Yeah, for the pun.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You can't just add in damage where there wasn't any to begin with, but I was going to ask you. Okay,
What
so
is the
encumbered,
d4 then
make it
for?
up. Where we decided that we're going to table the D4 and decide,
Alright.
and then next time we'll figure it out. So encumbered, entangled, sickened, -1 to AC or attack rolls from the most recent
Oh,
injection.
from the ejection, attack rolls.
Okay, attack rolls. Okay, all right. It is.
But it gets
Anything else you wanna
damage
do on your
too.
turn?
3 points.
Oh, 3 points of damage too. Things are definitely going your way. It's still alive. Seems to be just moving slow, but it is still alive. And it is Keeve's turn. And Keeve turns and looks at Nico, peers around hears, and looks at Nico and says, "Thank you," and then just starts to look around,
guys,
try to
There's
see
still
if there's
another
anything.
louse over here.
So Keeve is going to move over to here, and as if to attack the asteroid louse. Rick, what are you doing?
All right. So, oh man, can I just jump over this thing? do that.
You could jump. I would give you acrobatics to jump over.
Let me see my acrobatics abilities before I do this.
Just in case.
I'm pretty sure they're pretty high. Acrobatics. Oh yeah, acrobatics +5.
Yeah, you're fine. You gonna jump over the caustic remains of this asteroid louse?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a 13 + 5, so 18.
Oh yeah,
for my acrobatics.
You sail over it.
All right, so just like Rick,
like a hurdler.
fly, you know,
Yeah, flies.
without even trying.
Do you
just, like,
dive?
Skips over this thing.
Do you dive? Do you dive
Yeah,
over
and
it?
he rolls.
And he rolls. Okay.
Rolls into it. Yeah.
All right, so dives and rolls across, and then what are you doing?
So that's what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's gonna go all the way to here. That table's giving us cover. How does cover work again?
That table's going to give soft cover, so it's going to get a little plus to its AC, but it already has so much going on that you can tell that it's not really moving. So it does have a bonus, but it will probably get swallowed up by all the stuff that it has going on.
Okay, so Rick is gonna then level his rifle, and I got a 9 to hit.
Ooh, wow. A 9. The +2 with partial cov, the -2 from the entangled. Oh, you just miss. It was EAC 10 to hit. The 2s cancel out there.
That bolt just strikes the tabletop and bounces away.
Yeah, just bounces away. Wow, that was so close. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
That's it? Okay, here's. You're up. What are you doing?
Here's has something called Spell Cache, where
Okay.
he can use it to cast any one spell for free once a day. So he's
Oh.
going to do that with Magic Missile, and it's going to take a full turn to do that. So that will be,
How long does Spellcast
Yeah.
take to cast? What's the duration of Spellcast?
I think it's immediate.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll do
Sweet.
that.
So you're shooting
Says,
3.
Just die already.
Okay.
And it's 3d4 plus 3.
Wow. Roll high.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Thank you, Hears.
All right. Yeah. So,
see what happens.
Rick, as you shoot and you see the laser just bounce off the table. And right after that, you feel this whoosh of air as 3 magic missiles come around. And you think for a second, you're like, oh, I can get another shot off. And then you just see the bug explode once again. Nice. And it is dead.
Thanks, guys.
And that is our game. You took care of them. You finally took them out.
Finally.
Only took 2 episodes, but it happened.
Hey there, this is Will Garrett of Will Save the Podcast. I get asked all the time if we're related. We aren't, but we do both want to thank Paizo, Sirenscape, Roll20, Hero Lab for making all the toys and goodies that make this little adventure possible. We would also like to encourage you out there to reach out to us on social media, Will Save the Podcast. Share your thoughts on Starfinder with us on Facebook or Twitter, or tag Will Safe in a photo on the gram and a picture of some dice or some dog crap you passed on your afternoon walk, and let us know what you thought of today's show. Most of all, we both think you should tune in next Wednesday for another exciting episode, or find all the latest episodes and more at willsavethepodcast.com. Thanks again. See you next time.